Hello, hello, hello. Noah, say it.
I already regret my decisions. Yeah. So we're back. It's only been, only like 3 months,
Yeah,
almost 4.
Eternity.
It has felt like an eternity.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to actually see how long it's been.
Don't. It's just gonna make me sad.
Let's see. When was the last D&D video posted? Scrolling down, scrolling down.
It was a while ago because I had to look for it last night.
There's the D&D announcement. There it is. Yeah, 3 months ago, exactly.
Oh.
Feels like longer.
I was scrolling and I was just like, damn, I forgot posting half these videos.
Well, it's past the first trimester. We can't abort now. So, yeah, let's, I guess, recap. Does anybody do that?
Hunky.
Hi, I think I'm the only one that actually remembers anything.
Welcome to the club.
So, as far as where we left off, we had finally gotten away from the Goblin like stronghold / prison camp. And we were running, and when we ended off, we ended with a rather short session where basically it was just us trying to make sure that we were losing the trail of the Goblin battalion that was following us.
We had the
damn
cutting out.
Yeah.
Oof. Can we get an F in chat, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
There you go. And it'll actually pop up on the screen, which is funny. What walnut? You want? Stop feeding time.
Here he is with his clown, absolute menace of a cat, Walnut. Whereas my good girl dog Juno, he's only a bit of a goof sometimes.
A bit of a goof.
Bit of a goof, yeah. A goof and a gaff, even.
I mean, to be fair,
hasn't she like ate your bed? Like, granted, this was like 3 years ago.
Ate my bed? No.
Yeah, like you didn't have you had to throw out your bed frame.
No.
That he wore that out.
That was the other puppies.
That's right.
The Great Dane puppy, more than likely. Because I doubt the pug could do it.
The blight on this earth. Anyways, so yes, you were in the throes of escaping the goblin pursuers. It has been a fat minute, so why don't we just go around and reintroduce everybody to their characters, just so everybody remembers and can get a feel for what's going on.
Totally not, because Aaron doesn't have his book of all our names.
All our names are on there.
I know your guys' names.
Yeah.
It's just all the other characters. Anyways, yeah, why don't we go from top of the list, Bricks.
Yep. Bricks, I'm Bricks, the axolotl sorcerer who has been gifted with chaos magic.
I don't want to do this, please don't.
Too bad.
Hold on. How the fuck do I change my picture? Here we go.
Well, Bricks, has there been any recent developments with what's going on with you?
I mean,
besides just feeling like a piece of shit?
I mean, I am a piece of shit, period. End of story. I think I had an interaction with Dryad, And now I have acorns that I stick in corpses that sprout.
Nice.
I don't know what
Hey,
that's about,
Steven.
but
Anyway, you're up, Mint.
no, Noah, you're up next.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember the voice.
Well, M does come before P in the alphabet, so let's give him a second.
Yeah!
Show mercy upon the poor cursed puppet.
Look, I was working with two voices because I was trying to do the other campaign too, so I have to remember which one's which.
I mean, Noah, just go to the stream. Go to the
Point.
go to the old video.
Hold on. Go ahead, Mint. Go on, Adam.
I am Minthro, a fairy artificer that uses a Jaegerized Warforged. That's a pretty good description of myself.
Yeah.
What's what's been going on with Minthro recently?
A lot of bad shit.
Go on.
Well, the village was attacked, and my dad died. Then we came back to the village, found all my people hanging from a tree. Then we got thrown in a dungeon under my dad's workshop, and that kicked our ass for a few weeks. And then we found my dad. He wasn't my dad. Then my dad was in a flask. Then my dad is now in the river. And I also used a semi to plow the ancient tree that was the symbol of my family home.
You're not my dad.
What the fuck am I talking about in this last stream, bro? I'm over here like, oh my god, it's like most people are addicted to dihydrogen monoxide. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? You guys let me speak?
Yes, we do let you speak, Noah. Now, why don't
Be
you
appreciative.
go ahead and tell us your character's
No,
name?
no.
Fucking voice.
No, we're legally forced to have you speak.
The government's holding us at gunpoint.
Hold on, let me find one where I'm talking more. Wait.
Actively sprinting through the video trying to find a specific point.
Was I the only one that just watched the video last night?
I watched it like 2 days ago.
I like the idea that we're a government-sponsored Twitch stream
We wish.
designed to keep the the masses complacent.
Dude, we're a psyop.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think I constantly change what games I play? It's because they're paying for every game I play.
You fucking wish.
I do wish.
Are we going to start this session off still hurt and battered, or do we get a long rest?
I believe you're still hurt and battered.
Damn.
Yes.
It sucks to suck.
Alright, hold
Yeah,
on. I think
blew
I
up
found
a
a part.
shot though.
Hold on, I think I found a part.
We had a short rest though, which is why all the die rolled. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I got a level of exhaustion. I want rid of that.
No, we all have exhaustion.
Fuck, I forgot how shit this voice was. Okay.
Me.
Me. I have a new mic though, so hopefully I'm using this new mic. All right. Introductions. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yo, dude, I can't think of it, bro. Dude, it's so much worse. Hold on, wait.
Just do an Arby impression.
Hi,
With a
I'm
punch.
Arby.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. We are. That's the problem. Uh, so, I'll get there. I'll get there. Hold on. Hey, so I forgot. It's like a bit high pitched, a bit more towards the back of the throat. Hey, I'm Coupe. I'm a mannequin being piloted around by a slime. Well, really, I'm not the mannequin, but I'm a slime mold that's moving around in a mannequin. But it's whatever. Been around for a while. I don't know, going on somewhere around 600 years, I believe. Something like that, I think. Uh, well, what else is there to know? I'm a jester. I've done some unsavory things, a little bit of assassination here and there, but nothing too terrible. Only bad people, I think.
I think.
That's it. I think.
Never
I killed an
double
old
check.
man and dog in their home. They were probably Nazis.
I forgot I had over
Exactly.
600 gold.
Probably Nazis. That's the best I could do, by the way, for an intro.
Well, I believe most of that gold is no.
No, we stole that.
That's liquid. That's liquid.
That
No,
is
I'm just
actual gold.
thinking- yeah, no, the bricks of gold.
Yep.
So yeah, no. You find yourselves in the demolished valley. It's caught the tail end of most of the wildfires out east. From goblin raids, goblin, well, occupation in general. Your goal so far has just been to reach as far west as you can to find some sort of refuge from your pursuers. And that, where we left off, I believe, was you find yourself in a valley. To what you now know is the south, it seems to be blockaded by spider webs and deep undergrowth, which has seemed to not been affected by this recent string of fire.
That's right.
And to the north, you found lights at the edge of the valley that you find yourself in, almost a cauldron. You find yourselves kind of pinched in between a rock and a hard place. Pursuers and deep woods that seem unnatural and unfriendly to really any who may attempt to cross its path. And to either side, you find large, not necessarily mountainous, but large hills in this valley large hills that flank this valley, kind of steering you into one natural direction. Yeah. If I remember correctly, Minthro was posted up at inside a tree.
No, I was
keeping
on
a
top
watch.
of a tree
Okay.
because I have gloves of spider climb.
It's like, yeah, I don't remember being in a tree.
That's right. But yes, if I remember correctly, you all had planned to set up some sort of an ambush.
Yeah, we were hanging out to see if we could, like, we were. It was less of an ambush and more. We knew that they were following us, and after like doing some stuff to try to throw off the scent a little bit, we were just kind of waiting to see if anything would come our way.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I can probably roll up and find some. Yeah, that's right. Memory serves. Yeah, you guys did fairly well at covering your traces throughout these woods. Yeah, no. You stave off for how long, would you say? This is more so up to you guys as a group. How long are you comfortable staying and looking out for these lights if anything comes near? Stuff like that.
What time of day is it?
It is early evening, sunset. around that?
Sunset. Probably like hour?
Somewhere in between there. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
So, is there anything that you plan to do within this hour? Do you plan on actively searching for signs that you may have been followed? Or do you plan on just trying to recuperate and rest? Or really, what do you feel like doing?
I will actively be searching.
Okay.
So I'll
okay.
be you know, watching over any, looking for any, like, birds flying out of trees in an area that, like, kind of close to us, just, anything that could, you know, possibly cause. And I think I have a chaos proc sitting waiting for you as well.
Maybe.
I'm
gonna say either way, I'm gonna disregard it because
Okay.
it's been 3 months.
So does that mean I have tides?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go ahead and say that as well. But yes, what about you, Pipe? What would you like to do with this hour that you've given yourself to stay alert?
Man. Fuck, what the hell does PPA do again? Let me
Scavenge
pull
for
this out.
rats?
That's right. Didn't I do that last time? Scavenge for like food in the woods?
Maybe.
I think
I
that's what
think
I
you
rolled.
were. I think you were unsuccessful for it.
Yeah, I found like some. What was it? It was like some.
No, like, I think,
berries?
yeah, you guys found berries, because you and Mint went to go find that kind of stuff, and you guys rolled an 18 and
Oh,
a 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
you
Found
went
like some.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of berries were they?
I think they're like,
You gave me a name.
Oh, I know. It's a different book. I didn't lose this one.
Haha.
Yeah, you found numb knuckles.
Numb knuckles, that's right. It has like a poison. I think I made a note of that, but where did I make the note at?
who knows? It's been 3 months.
Yeah, numb knuckles. What do those do again?
Numb knuckles. You do. That's right. You also Minthro, I believe, rolled a survival check to find out what they did. Numb knuckles. Numb physical pain for 10 minutes. They provide 5 temporary hit points and +2 to your con for 10 minutes. You gain 1 point of exhaustion after the effect wears off if you fail the con save of a DC 12.
It's a natural cocaine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say cocaine as much as, it would be, I don't know, like horse tranquilizer.
Ketamine, yummy. How many of those did we find? We found like 3 of them or something like that, right?
I believe you found a pound.
A pound of them?
Yeah.
Well, I'll put 1 and then make it weigh a pound. There we go. Make it weigh 1 pound. There we go.
Can I set up the alarm spell a little bit behind us to where we can try to see when they come? To where...
Yeah, you can. Keep in mind that I believe previously you put a lot of resources into covering your tracks. This would be going over that.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
If there's a way to avoid it, why not avoid the fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if I remember right, you did very well on it. I think you rolled like a 26 for Druidcraft or something. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, 26, and then I use thaumaturgy or prestidigitation as well to do some stuff, and I got a 22 on it.
Yeah. So,
All right. Yep.
Um,
Nope. I think we're good then.
all right. So you all wait an hour, correct?
Yeah.
The only person standing vigil is Bricks. So, Bricks, why don't you give me a perception check?
Rolling tides. Just because I have a point of exhaustion, so that makes it normal. 14, not bad.
14. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Do skeeta papa da.
Boom, boom, beat up.
The fucking SpongeBob thing. Do. Yeah, Bricks. You see after a short while, maybe 30 minutes, couldn't be any longer than that, you see two goblins ride up on wargs. At this distance, it's very difficult to tell. Although you are perched in a tree, that gives you some kind of uh, some kind of vantage point and ideal spot to look down into. But you can't quite make out their features. They seem to be hooded, and from this distance, you cannot hear what they're talking about. But
That's
whatever they're
fine.
talking about, it does not seem good. Just by body language that they seem to be portraying, it doesn't seem that they are particularly thrilled to be out here. Beyond that, they begin to look around, as this is the last portion where they found your tracks. I believe it is a small little basin where the ground has been wetted and a cave sits near it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they because we set up for we tried to long rest, but then we spotted stuff and so had to cut it short. We fucked up the entire area, used some magic to cover our tracks, and then we left that area.
Alrighty. They spend a good long while. You'd probably guess maybe 30 to 45 minutes just looking around. And after they search this area, they mount their wargs once more and travel back north up to the top of the hill.
Okay. And there's no other groups in the basin?
None that you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna give it another 20 minutes. If I see nothing of interest, I'll climb down.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
Disadvantage. 7.
7. Even with a 7, you do notice that there are, as night begins to grow, you notice that there are still lights upon the horizon. You remember something about 7 or so being up north towards where your pursuers were coming from. This evening, there seems to be more, and of a different hue. Seem to be coming in all directions, to the north, south, east, and west. They flank all sides at the top of the hills and seem to hum lightly before when one of these more reddish hued lights approaches. They seem to blip out and come back with just as much frequency. The proximity of these warmer hued lights to these bluer hues seems to, in a way, cancel each other out, or the red one seems to overpower it to the point where these blue hues just dip out of existence for whatever reason. No clue what that means, but that's what you see.
I don't want to do. Can I roll something to try to figure out what that might be? Like Arcana, Nature, something?
what kind of knowledge would you be drawing on? What does Bricks think that
He
these
would
might
probably
be?
think it's arcane of some description because you're talking like some of them are blue lights, some of them are red, and it's like
Mhm.
them blipping in and out of existence. He would probably think it is arcana of some description. You know, maybe some spell cast over the area.
Okay,
Sounds,
yeah.
sounds like we may be
Um,
surrounded by war machines.
Yeah. So arcana
Go ahead.
10.
10. With a 10, you could be about as likely to say that yes, they might be war machines, although the lights seem a bit too consistent for that. It doesn't seem like any spell that you know of that should cover such a large area, so it can't be something like dancing lights or anything like that. And prestidigitation, you'd be hard pressed to find enough goblins to surround the area to do that, to line all the hillsides of this valley with um, these bluish hued lights. So it kind of catches you for a loop. You're not certain if it is magic, but it seems magical.
It
That's
it feels like it's magical in some nature, but no idea how.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna climb down from the tree and just like walk up to Mint and Pupe and be like, all right, I think they the goblins I'm pretty sure don't know where exactly we are, but I feel like they know we're still in the valley because all around the valley's rim are like glowing red and blue lights. I feel like it's some spell or series of spells cast, but I couldn't tell you for sure. It might not even be the goblins. It could be something with this very valley. I don't know. Um, but
That's
and
troubling.
we at least lost them enough to where we don't have to worry about a concentrated force running at us. Because they're probably going to be searching the entire valley trying to find us rather than, you know, all of them just following our footsteps, basically.
Hmm. I mean, I mean, that would make sense. Don't think we covered up our tracks when we came in here. Just when we decided to hide.
No, I made sure to cover up our tracks.
Huh. Well, as long as they don't find us and we can get out, it should be fine.
We did what we could as we came into the valley, but when we rested and left that area, we made sure to cover them up very well. So they probably were able to track us to like the valley's rim, and then to where our because they went to where we had camped previously, and they had searched that area, could not have find any other tracks left, and then all the lights around the edges showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh yeah, as long as they don't find us, no big deal.
We just need to figure out our next course of action.
What
How
time is
about
it
we
again?
steal one of their war machines?
Huh?
I want to do that.
I mean, I love your enthusiasm. We could certainly try. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work, though. Um,
Um,
if we have the chance, go for it.
Mint, since I don't have any of my masks anymore except for this one, here's this. And Pupe just points at you and beams an image of them giving you like turning behind them with a confused look on their face, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Looking back at you. Still in like the shade of porcelain and the shape of the mask, just that specific face, just like, huh?
I hate the fact that you can send just memes to my head.
Yeah.
look, I would make the expression myself. Well, not myself. I'd switch masks, but again, don't have them, so you can have that instead. I'll have to get more.
It was
I hope
just an
there's.
idea. It would be faster than walking.
Very true. I just don't think we're currently suited for, a fight with who knows how many goblins around a war machine.
Or how about this? Potentially. Hold on a second. 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 Hold on a second.
Oh, God.
Worst part is, if you didn't know better, it could look like Minthro.
True.
All right. Well, is there any plans for the foreseeable future, or should we just move along? Well, Noah is currently muted. I don't know what he's trying to look for. Should
Yeah,
I
I
be
don't know
worried?
either. We were heading west initially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. We were trying to head
Why? Oh,
because
okay.
west is where the front line of the war is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we wanted to head to where the front line is, sneak past it, and hopefully be able to meet up and just be a non-goblin infested territory. Plus, that's also where the sheep minotaur went, and so if we can meet up with her especially, that would be good because that means that we have somebody vouching for us.
Yeah.
I've returned.
With?
Nothing. I just said, hold on, hold on, hold on. I was just talking to my roommates because my roommate got home and just went, oh, in the fucking house. Bro, chill out. And I was also just letting them know that this is being streamed to watch the end bombs.
Nice.
Good
Just-
job.
Just to make sure, don't want to get Chunky taken away like off of Twitch. That's my job.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Well,
want to lose
anyway,
that
what
government
was I saying?
sponsorship.
But yes, you guys were contemplating what to do next.
Oh yeah.
You have bought yourself some time, but you are currently in an area that would be pretty easy to search if given enough time and resources.
Yeah. What spells do I have? I remember I multi-classed into Bard because it makes sense for the character. What? Okay, Vicious Mockery, Prestidigitation. Fuck, what does that spell do again? I don't ever read that very often. That's right. It's like a magic trick. Cure. Okay, I don't have anything that could help us climb out or anything. So that's unlucky. Yeah, I was trying to see if I had anything to help us climb out, but do not.
I mean, it's not really the fact that we need to climb out. It's more
But
we need to get past whatever is lining the bridge.
it's true. And what time is it? What time of day is it again?
We're hitting. It's basically sundown.
Okay, that's right. I mean, shit. Honestly, we should probably just wait it out.
I don't think waiting it out would be a good idea because I can almost guarantee what's going to happen. Right? They have the valley surrounded, and then they're just going to form a line along one end and just sweep through the whole place.
A police line. At least that's what we called it in Scouts. When you line up and walk your campsite. True. And we're not healthy enough to fight spiders.
We're not healthy at all. I have 4
Exactly.
spell slots left, and they're all first level.
Why do I have 5 temp hit points on right now? I think I'm supposed to take that away. I think it's been too long. What gives me 10
Probably.
health?
2 slots left myself.
Yeah, like we're all hurting. I think our best bet is to like sneak up to one edge and try to get an idea of what's going on at the edge. And that might be able to help us. Because if the ledge is completely, it's just basically a massive horde of goblins along the entire edge, we might have to take our chances with the spiders.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a small amount of them, we might be able to, bust our way through.
Yeah.
So I think if we make our way towards an edge and get an idea of what the fuck is going on with the lights, that might be our best bet.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could see it's probably gonna be. It's probably true. Honestly, it's probably almost definitely gonna be our best bet.
Ow.
Do I still have this rapier?
Sorry.
How much of my stuff did we actually get back? I forgot.
We basically managed to get armed.
I believe everything in your inventory right now should be what you have on you.
Because I know I edited my inventory. The only thing I have is my focus, my ring, my gloves, my warlock pendant, and then the acorns that the patron gave me.
I think I remember where I got that rapier from. We stole it off of a guy we knocked out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
All that I got is my fucking armor.
Well, no, we got your bag as well, because that's currently
It didn't have anything in it.
No, well, it has a thing in it. It has some potions.
Oh, yeah.
Because we stole a bunch of potions.
I drank acid.
Yeah, you drunk acid at one point. And then it also has the lockbox of gold.
No, I thought the gold was taken out by the goblins.
No.
Yeah, yes, the gold that was in there. Yeah,
But you greedy motherfuckers took it back.
Yeah. Because I opened a box and it was just bars of gold and coins. And we had a bag of holding. Of course I'm gonna shove it in there.
I thought like the gold was gone and we didn't get the bars back. I thought we got a chest of gold, but I didn't know we got the bars back too.
If I remember correctly, the chest was then used to bathe in, and then and promptly left there in a hurry.
Yeah,
because we couldn't get it out.
Gold, but no chest.
True.
So,
that's right. I forgot.
Aaron, quick question: how close are the spider webs to us?
These spider webs are from like small spiders, like you know, the normal size, not like Australian. We're talking like maybe at biggest probably a wolf spider from down here in the Ozarks. So, maybe like a wingspan of 2 inches at most.
Okay.
$1 coin.
Whoa, those are some small wolf spiders, buddy.
But anyways, these webs are not like inhibiting in any way. It's if you were to go further south, they are more numerous and become more of an obstacle.
Okay, I just meant like, because aren't there giant spiders in this? We've decided. I would say determined because I don't think we like 100% proved it, but we determined that there's probably giant spiders in this valley.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you've assumed.
Decided. Yeah. Okay. Well,
but it was based on the fact that some of the webs looked too big to be from a, you know, normal or even just slightly large spider.
Yeah, and how high up is this valley? Like, does the wall of the valley go?
It's not. Let me put it this way: it's not impossible to climb out of this valley. Um, sure, you're gonna have to take several switchbacks, but for the most part, it's just maybe from your current position, probably 100 feet in elevation, 100 feet to 150. Um, with enough switchbacks back and forth, you can just easily get out of here. But it is definitely going to be more exhausting if you try and just ascend it head on.
Yeah. I didn't mean necessarily for climbing. I was just curious. I don't know what to do. The main thing, yeah, I don't know what to do.
I think our best bet
Because
is to head
we can't stay
towards.
here. We can't stay here. Yeah.
The best bet is to probably head towards the west, go up the side, and try to figure
Yeah.
out what's happening.
Yeah.
So
All right.
All right.
You're
So
all
are
in
we?
agreement?
Yeah, we
yeah.
want to head west.
Still in
Okay.
cover, right? Still in like the trees, like
Do
the
we want
foliage
to
cover.
take like a short rest or something?
Um. I mean,
If you all feel like you have enough time to take a short rest, then
Or how long did we wait here? Could that be considered short rest?
we were here about an hour and a half. The only one that wouldn't get a short rest is me, which I don't really need it.
yeah.
Can I use some hit dice?
Sure, yes, you can use some hit dice.
Oh shit! He if he's doing it, well, actively foraging counts. It still counts for a short rest.
No, no, it wouldn't because you're doing something to.
Where you
You're
going, bitch?
not actively relaxing.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, just double checking. I didn't plan on doing any dice, but I
Okay.
got 20 health back. That was huge.
Plus my con, so +3 to each of those.
Yeah, so you're good now.
I'm full HP again.
Nice. All right. Yep. Let's head towards the west.
This is
All
still gonna
right.
keep us in the foliage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can try and travel at a slower pace to you can try and travel at a slower pace to maintain this concealment. You can also uh I do have to ask a couple things about how you're traveling. Um do you plan on going ahead and going up the hill at a more leisurely pace, or are you trying to just get out of this valley as soon as possible? Um,
I think for now, leisurely to make sure to keep up the stealth is a good idea. Like
okay.
if we see the line of stuff coming our way, then we might pick up the pace. But as far as current, the leisure pace is probably going to be our best bet.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have everybody roll me a stealth check then?
Of course, my best friend. Do I have proficiency in stealth? I do. Oh boy,
Oh,
oh boy,
18,
oh
thank
boy.
God.
Remember, exhaustion is only relieved at a long rest.
Correct.
So
Where do I have one exhaustion right now. Okay, so that's
Cool.
I
minus
got a
one.
1.
Is that
I
disadvantage or
saw
minus
that.
one?
Yes, it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Well, How many psionic energy dice do I have? 4 left. Cool. Let me stick it to disadvantage. Boom. Stealth check. Before we do anything, did I fail, Aaron?
Um,
Yeah, that would have
as a
been a nat 20.
group,
So that's 14. Did I fail?
well,
Don't tell
let me
me the
check
yes.
how
Yeah,
you
don't
did
tell me
as
the
a
number.
group.
Oh, okay. Oh, Is this a save or an ability check?
This
Save
is
or
an
check?
ability check.
Okay.
This is an ability check. Yes. So as
Uh,
of right now, it's a failure.
Can I I'm gonna use side bolstered knack.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a psionic die and add the number to my rolled check. I only use the die if. Ooh, what are my dice? What are my dice? What are my dice? Where is that at? Psionic power. Um, Currently a D6. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna roll a D6. Give me a second. D6. There it is. Adding 2 to it.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So remind me, do I need to reveal if it's a success or a failure again? Or I guess my question is, are you allowed to use this ability another time on this same roll?
No, I can only use it once per roll. If it turns out to be a failure, I'm sure I'll find out, and I just won't take the die away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing with whether it still fails or not is whether it expends a psionic die or not. So I'll figure it
Okay.
out.
So you don't
Just tell me
use the
whenever.
resource if
If it still fails.
okay, then yes, you can go ahead and keep that dice.
Ha ha ha.
I wouldn't be going ha ha ha, but that's go off, Chief, I guess.
No, there was a nervous ah ha ha ha.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, so you all continue up this hill. Most of the undergrowth has been burned, as previously stated, through this deciduous forest. A lot of these oak trees are mighty and high and tall and don't seem to be too bothered by much of the low brush fire, but a lot of the brambles, these thorny, thick, woody plants that lie low, still manage to survive the blaze and make travel a little more inconvenient, having to turn and go around large, stuff like yew bushes, and it makes traversing this way very difficult and forcing you into positions that aren't very advantageous for stealth. In fact, there for a little bit, Minthro tries to gather some footing, but with some recent rain that you just missed, made the soil very muddy. And on your ascent, Minthro tries to climb up in a stealthy manner, but slips on this mud and falls and clatters into one of these bramble bushes, into a large tangled mess. Minthro, go ahead and take.
I
Oh,
just got my
God
health
damn it.
back.
That's
Don't
rough.
roll on that one next time.
Go ahead and take 4 points of piercing damage as you go ahead and clamber your way out of these brambles. Very unfortunate. I didn't expect to roll a 4 there.
Well, I'm grateful.
You're grateful for it. Yeah, no. Beyond that, you guys continue to ascend to the top of the valley. From the top, you can see around the rim, this precipice of this valley, and you still see some of those lights, though they seem to be a little more static now. They don't seem to move around as much. Maybe they have camped and decided to lie low for the evening. And a lot of those blue lights are no longer there. They seem to be. It seems to be pretty devoid of these light bluish lights around the edge of this valley. So, what would you all like to do?
Are we at a spot where we can try to perceive to see what these lights are?
That depends. Are you trying to look for the traces of the lights that you would have seen, like maybe an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, right at this spot that you're at currently, or perceive the lights that are currently ablaze out on the rim of this valley.
The ones that are currently ablaze.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
6.
6. With a 6, no, you can't really discern. All you can really grasp is that they're not moving right now.
Fun. Well. Now, gentlemen, what do you want to do?
Oh shit. So we're heading towards the exit of the valley right now, right?
Correct. We're trying to exit the valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's everybody's passive perception real quick?
Oh, God.
11.
11?
10
I
plus
was going to
wisdom.
ask if I could look to see if there
10
were
plus
any
your perception.
recent tracks of goblins that went through here.
Where's my perception?
I asked
11.
wisdom because I do have jack of all trades, so I didn't know if that'd make a difference in saying perception.
Well, technically it's 8 plus your
It's your it's 10 plus your
bonus.
perception bonus.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Is it? Okay.
yeah. So for me it's 11.
13.
13. Okay.
Mint, what's yours?
11.
2 11s and a 13. Got it.
Okay. So, Pupae, you notice that one of those blue flickering lights seems to be down, not in the valley below you where you just came from, but on the other side of this tall hilltop. These hills are getting more numerous, leading to a whole bunch of hollers and brambles that many people might have called home, or many people may have not even settled once. It's kind of hard to tell with the desolation that's surrounded this area.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Right now, on the hillside opposed from where you just came from, you see one of those blue flickering lights down in the valley to the east of you. Doesn't look far. Looks maybe like a 30-minute walk.
And we're heading west, correct?
Yes. So we're heading
Yes.
back the way we
Oh,
just
sorry,
came.
not east. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
West.
Okay, so it's in the direction we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna point this out to the gang here, psychically and shit, since I can't speak. And I forgot to mention that in my intro. Yeah, PewDiePie can't speak. You know, slime molds don't have mouths. But so I'm gonna point that out to the gang, and me personally as a player, I've played Metro, and I've seen people play Stalker. So glowing blue lights in a valley aren't good.
Not to mention Dead by Daylight. Most of
And
their
Dead
eyes
by
are blue.
Daylight. Yeah. Usually not good.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we're heading towards the orangish red one, so it also isn't good.
Yeah. Which the orange red one could be
Can't wait to be abducted by Arby's people.
But I'm a little wary to continue on, not gonna lie. And you said there was one also behind us, not necessarily in the valley, but behind us nonetheless.
Sorry, no, I messed up when discussing the directions. There is a blue light to the west where you are heading.
Okay.
There is none from where you came from.
Okay. Because I remember you going like, it's not necessarily in the valley, and I'm like, okay. I thought there was like one on the ridge or something. Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to test it out, like check it out. So approach cautiously.
Well, that's the question. you inform the other two. Can I have you two roll a perception check real quick?
Six.
13.
13. I had
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Minthro, you catch it for just a second before it blips out of existence.
Catch
But
what?
Can I?
The blue.
You catch a glimpse. You look at it before it blips out of existence.
Can I
Oh,
still see
okay.
it?
No.
Wait, you said a 30-minute walk from us?
Yeah, it appeared to be around a 30-minute walk if you headed to where it was.
I can't see that anyway.
Oh yeah, he
I
doesn't
don't
have
have
eyes.
eyes.
That's right. I completely forgot.
So
I
no,
also
so
forgot.
completely retcon all this. We didn't see anything.
We didn't see anything.
I guess not. You
Oh.
didn't see anything.
Just a penguin sinks into the ground next to us,
Yeah.
holding a fucking silver thing with a fading light. You didn't see anything.
Hey guys,
Eh.
it's been a long while since I've played with your characters.
Yeah. Blind sight, baby. 30 feet and fuzzy up to 60. Cannot see beyond 60 feet.
Rip. All right. Well.
I also forgot about that. And then you said it, and then we were sitting here, and I'm like, wait a second. Aren't I blind?
Well, I guess we're continuing up the ridge then.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, no, you are already at the top of the valley. You would be descending down into the next one, where this blue light would have been, but you didn't see it.
So instead of approaching cautiously,
continue.
we're just we're continuing cautiously, but less in a like sneaking up on the light and more just we don't want to be caught type way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
So I guess we shall continue.
Yeah.
And if we get
Alright.
ambushed, oh well.
Let him come.
If we're already at the top of the valley, can't we leave?
Yeah, we're leaving
That's
the valley
exactly
we
what
got
you're doing.
stuck in, and we're heading to the next valley. Because it's basically a series of hills and valleys.
Okay.
We're basically in the Stockton area where it's just ups and downs, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
it's bigger valleys than Stockton.
I don't know. Victor would get, if it rained too much, he'd get flooded into his house where they needed a boat to get to their cars. So.
Oh, I know. But
Yeah.
but in this case, like it's still bigger valleys because a lot of the Stockton area ones are smaller.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. So continue to go at a slower pace to not bring attention onto us.
Mm-hmm. We're still gonna use that previous roll though.
Yeah.
So okay. The previous rolls or the previous
The previous
Your
results.
your previous stealth check to
Okay.
continue forward.
Okay.
Oh
Thanks,
man.
RB or not RB, Mint.
Damn.
Damn.
The highest
Yeah.
form of insult. Yes, no.
They all look the same to me.
You continue east down into the valley and further and further down. Now, I believe Pupae would notice. You continue to march through. Yeah, this is DC 12, so the other two don't notice, especially at night, so that makes sense.
Well, Mint does have dark vision, to be fair.
Yeah. Regardless, it's grayscale, so it probably is still pretty difficult to pick out certain
It's
objects.
I'm like fake squinting. Like you guys like barely notice like the slime mold kind of like contract.
It just sticks out of the eye holes.
Yeah, just and like just like in like the shape of circles like binoculars, and then just beam into both of your brains. A pupae, like hand on one hand on the hip, other hand over eyes, like squinting, pointing. Like, you guys see that?
Pupae, you notice in the periphery of your vision as you walk past, there seems to be figures, several, around 3, lying down in your periphery.
I'm also gonna point that out.
Um,
In your guys' head, because we don't have to talk out loud. All right,
Yeah.
guys. All right, guys. So I'm picking up. I see a light, but also there's like 3 figures around us. What do we want to do about them?
These figures, Pupae, they seem small, childlike in stature. You also wouldn't see a light.
no, you
Oh.
would not see a light. You would just see the figures on the ground.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the figures. I point out the figures. Yeah,
Are they
okay,
alive?
got it. They're laying down. Can I like somewhat make out like the positions they're laying in? Are they close enough for that?
They don't look like comfortable positions.
Okay. I don't know. They're laying down, kind of child size. Could be goblins. I'm not 100% sure, but what should we do about it?
Probably check it out, because it's one of two things. Either there's people in here, because either it's goblins, there are people in here that hate goblins, and thus enemy of our enemy is a friend, or it is not goblins, and thus we're possibly near where goblins are, or it is something that is indiscriminately hunting everything, possibly giant spiders, and thus we need to be even more careful than we are currently.
Are they like a humanoid shape?
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
yeah, he said they were small and childlike.
Yeah.
So,
So, they're either goblins, dead or alive, or they're people, dead or alive.
so I
What
think
do we want to do?
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I'll pull out my shield and I'll walk
I-
up in front.
Well, no, I'm gonna kind of just put my hand on Mint's shin, be like, I'm not gonna. I want to kind of be stealthy with this, and no offense, but you're kind of loud.
Understood.
Believe me,
Um,
you'll hear me if
Are they-
if I need anything.
Are they around us or like or like ahead of us? You said they're peripheral, so like towards our sides.
Yes. This would be. This would probably be at a right angle to you, Pupae, because you have a, your vision is in a circle, right?
Yeah.
So this extends as far. This is the furthest extent of your vision. You see these figures lying on the ground, 3 or 4 of them.
So Brix is just going to kind of get on all fours and just start like slowly salamander creeping over to where Pupae said these goblins were, or like the figures were.
All right, sneaky little salamander. Go on.
Do I need to
definitely
roll
have
stealth?
I definitely have a higher stealth than you. Shouldn't I be doing this?
What'd you say, Aaron?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll stealth.
I mean, you do, but at the same time, Brix is just kind of. Brix is just kind of. He's also tired, so he's thinking mostly right, but not always entirely. Plus, he's also used to it being Arby, Mint, and Alwyn.
Very true.
So 3 heavy armor characters.
Hey, Bricks, little guy. You want me to check it out? Sneaking's kind of my thing.
You just watch Brix's head in that salamander position turn. And you can kind of just see, almost like along his forehead, just the knock of like a cuckoo clock going for a second before it's like, oh, I don't have to stealth all the time. And he just kind of stands up. He's like, okay, yeah, probably a good idea.
All right, I'm going to stealth up to them and try and get like get a glimpse of what this is.
All right, roll stealth then.
You already know what I'm gonna ask too. Did 21 fail?
No, it 21 succeeds.
Okie dokie.
You crawl up to these figures. They are small goblins, goblinoids. Some of them, they don't seem to be kitted out for warfare. They seem to mostly be civilians of a sort. One of them even holds a small baby goblin, although that too seems to be deceased along with the rest of them as they lie all dead on the ground. It's a fairly gory scene. Although, as much detail as you can see, you are spared most of the details. But you can tell several of the two of them have been completely eviscerated, exsanguinated, and which is very concerning.
Yeah.
But the other two have pretty much been torn to shreds.
Do
I
you
relay this information.
Okay. Rick's gonna walk up and the ones that were ensanguinated, can I roll medicine to see what exactly caused it?
Yeah, sure. You can actually roll arcane for this.
Same score. God damn it! 666. The devil.
Sign of the beast. Yes.
Originally it was 616. Actually,
shut up.
I'll kiss you.
No, you bet.
That's a threat. No. You
Really?
can't find any like bite marks or anything. I mean, at least if it were to be a spider of some kind, there would be some webs, but there's no webs on this thing.
And I
there's
can't
no
find bite marks
on the necks. Yeah, no, it just can't really see anything.
Huh.
Fun. What about the ones that were eviscerated?
Yes.
I'm fishing
two.
for something to give me something.
You're fishing for something off of a 6, buddy?
Go over there.
Well, I'm fishing for another roll.
Roll medicine.
Yeah.
Mintro would also go over there.
Yeah,
12. Better.
12 across the board. Hey, you get to roll again.
With a 12, I will say that it is pretty clear that these are weapon marks specifically. They're from a sharp, heavy object. It doesn't seem like this was done by tooth or claw. That's what you can grasp with a 12.
Okay, so bricks. Okay, I have no idea what sucked the blood out of those two, but these are weapon marks. So we do at least know that it is humanoid-ish. It's intelligent enough to use weapons, that's all we know.
I don't know, the theory exists. My bad. Can I do an investigation of like the area to look for like signs of maybe combat or like a loose arrow that someone didn't pick up?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
Also, I'll be back. Just try not to die while I'm gone.
Yeah, and I do have proficiency, so you know what I'm gonna ask. Does that fail?
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay. A total of 10. With a 10, it's still a failure.
Yeah.
The
I guess
most it's okay.
let me give me the 6, because I wouldn't say you can like fail or succeed looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So give me the 6, not the 4. Let's retcon that, because thinking about it, that's it says failing, so and like on checks. So I'm gonna say it's just the 6 though, because I think investigating, you can't really fail investigating. You can just do really poorly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um for this specifically, all you can really find is that there doesn't seem to be signs of a struggle.
Okay. It doesn't mean the.
So what
It's
you
just
can deduce from that is it was either A, quick,
a,
or B, they
a
didn't put up a fight.
yeah, a slaughter.
Can we tell from the angle of the cuts if this was done by something bigger than them or same size?
I think we would have noticed in the medicine check if it was high enough.
I'll put it this way. One of them is a completely in half.
Yeah,
So bigger.
not necessarily a strong enough goblin. I'm sure could cut another goblin in half.
Fair
mean,
enough. Maybe it was a
especially
hobgoblin.
especially a civilian with like just regular clothes on. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good point.
Mhm.
Uh,
I
they don't have anything on them worth note, right? Like a map or anything. I
No.
don't know. Yeah,
Um,
figured.
they seem to be civilians in every sense of the word. They have it. I'll tell you this: you find 2 pieces of copper.
oh boy,
Oh,
oh
Oh.
boy, 5 a.m.
Um, but beyond that, they're not really carrying anything other than, just commoners stuff. There seems to be what looks to be some sort of baby toy, like a little rattle. They're soaked in blood, but beyond that, not really anything of value.
So, question one. I is identify. Can that be done as a ritual?
yeah.
Yes, I believe so. If you have the ritual feat,
Okay,
or
I do not.
have the ritual casting ability as a warlock.
I do not. Okay, so never mind. Second question.
Because I think the ability to cast things as a ritual is tied to class. I think
Well,
only
I know.
I think only artificers and wizards can innately do it.
I just know that there are some spells that can be cast as a ritual. You know what I mean? Like
So
very few, but
Yeah.
so clerics, paladins, and Act of the Tome warlocks can cast non can cast spells as a ritual if they have the ritual tag. Every other spell you need the ritual caster feat. Or it has to be a spell that can only be cast as a ritual. So
okay.
some,
The ones that are like either or, you have to have
you
to do a
have
certain.
you have to be
Okay.
in the right
It's
class.
conditionally.
Correct.
Conditionally.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm out of spell slots. And my second question was going to be: does magic linger on corpses? Like if you cast magic on someone, could you then like do identify or like detect magic to try and pick up traces of if there was magic on the corpse, like used on the corpse?
Yeah,
It would
it
identify any.
does, but I would say that it's how well it is able to be picked up depends on the severity of the magic. Like
Yeah.
a 3rd level spell is going to have a lot more magical residue than a cantrip, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I was gonna try and I'm out of spell slots, so I was gonna try and do like identify to see if I can pick up any magical stuff on the bodies, but cannot do that. That's why I asked about the ritual thing. 'Cause I know rituals, certain rituals don't take a spell slot. Um. Well, I can't do any more investigation of course. We know one was cut in half. One was
Exsanguinated.
exsanguinated. Thank you. And then, but the other two were eviscerated. But you know, not decapitated, but what's it called when you're cut in half? What's the word for that?
Bisected.
Bisected.
Bisected. Thank you. So unlucky.
I think we've gotten all we can get out of this one.
Yeah, but we know something's killing goblins out here.
And I think that's all our characters really need to know.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Non-discriminately too. But we also
Yeah.
don't know how long the corpses have been here. They could have been here all day and we just happened to not notice them.
Well,
We've been walking.
Aaron, with my 12, would I know how old this is, roughly?
With your 12 in medicine,
Yeah.
this is probably
I just need to know if it's within the last, 24 hours.
Old or
Not
not, maybe.
not within the first 20, not within 24 hours. This is more in line with. It's been within the week.
Okay, so necrosis
Probably
has started to
3
set
days.
in, but it's not, it's not fully rotted yet.
No bloating yet. Unless it's really hot here and humid, then there could be anyway.
It is summer, so
It's summer, so bloating would have set in. But...
Also kind of hard to bloat when you're in half and you don't have any fluids in you.
Well,
Very true.
Exsanguinated, is it just the blood is gone? Or because if they still have the stomach acid, you're gonna bloat. If you still have the bile, you're gonna bloat.
But not to the same degree.
With a 6, as far as you know, all liquid.
Not me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess Arcana. Well, the 12 medicine check, but you can't really tell that with just external medicine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that we're done here. Proceed with caution and hope that whatever is killing the goblins is friendly to non-goblins.
Before we start moving on, and it could just be not friendly in general. Before we start moving on, Pipe is gonna glance around and sneak a little taste, it's a little touch with some goo, and just sneak a little taste.
You get a little taste. It's rancid. Awful. In fact, other fungi have started to encroach, and you kind of have to fight with them a little bit, easily overpowering them, but
Still,
it's not the most pleasant eating.
It's goblins already don't taste that great, but day-old goblin, even worse. Just kind of I don't want to say under their breath, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But heebie-jeebies, exactly. All right, well, let's move on. I guess let's hope we don't get into a fight.
Yeah.
Are we gonna continue with the same stealth check?
Yeah. Well, unless I think at this point you've gained new information, you'd probably maybe take a little more care. So we can have a group stealth check once more.
Okay, because I was about to say because we don't know if this thing is friendly to everyone or not. Or is unfriendly to everyone. Whatever did this to the goblins or whoever.
17.
Wow.
I'm rolling decent on stealth for disadvantage.
Actually.
Yeah. And hey,
I get a 9.
It's not a nat 1.
It's better.
I'll let you know that this one is successful.
Sick.
Nice.
All right.
I wasn't gonna do it either way, but sick.
Hello, Janice.
He is returning.
Yeah. I'm just listening, guys.
You're good.
All right. Yes, no. You continue further into this valley, and You come to what can only be considered a small settlement, and small in the most literal sense, both in the stature of the buildings and the amount
Yeah.
of those buildings.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like fairy-sized buildings or?
These are probably like 2 or 3 small halfling-sized houses.
Okay.
They are strewn about with looks to be 2 more families of dead goblins. All the livestock has also been murdered. And yeah, no, that's the scene you kind of come up upon right now.
So people don't usually just slaughter livestock unless they're real big on the scorched earth tactics. So I'm a bit more worried.
Yeah.
Wait. Wasn't there a minotaur with us?
No, he
No, we
died.
sacrificed him like the other guy.
That's right. Yeah, like the dwarf.
Yeah,
Wait,
no
but no, we had
NPC
I
survived
do
that
remember his
prison.
name. Wire. I do remember
Wire.
him.
but no, we had the minotaur lady.
No,
Yeah,
she left a while ago.
I know, but she
Yeah.
exactly. And she left a while ago. Was coming back with help.
She was going to
And
try
she-
to. We don't know how she fared.
Still,
One of them already got caught and he
Brought
died in the
back, yeah.
prison.
Still, you never know. Like I'd assume she would use a big axe of some kind. Something
No, she
big
was
enough to
druid.
cut a goblin in half.
She was a druid.
Oh, yeah. You don't know what
She was either a
feats
druid
she
or a
has.
nature cleric, one of the two.
You don't know what feats she has. Fuck you.
I mean, I
She
don't,
was
but
a cleric. Yeah. You'd remember this. For you guys, this has been within the span of like a week. So you'd remember she's a cleric.
okay. I
All right,
figured, but it was kind of just one of those where I was like,
I also don't see her. I don't see her killing livestock though.
true.
So, guys, hear me out here. I'm a little worried about what might be out here. Most of the time, from my experience, warriors and soldiers don't just kill livestock. Most country soldiers don't, at least. Though there is that band of an adventure mercenary military or something like that. I don't know. The memories get muddled up sometimes. So I mean, they might, but who knows?
Happy murder fun times.
Exactly.
Well,
Alright, my roommate just walked in and I missed that last little bit. Did I miss anything important?
just talking about how this probably wasn't, like a military group or anything like that, because livestock is also dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Was
assuming
the livestock
is also spotted.
was the livestock like chopped up or sanguinated?
You can go ahead and get closer to get a closer look. Yes.
Can I
Um,
stealth to get closer?
I don't like the way you phrase that.
Yeah,
You
right?
can get closer.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, can I stealth?
Yeah, you can go ahead and stealth.
5.
Nice. Yes, no, you approach with the deafness of a newborn baby deer. And you get up to the livestock stalls, and there are 3 pigs that have been what looks to be their throats slit. There seems to be one. It's a very small cow. It's
Oh.
it's like a pony-sized cow
Huh.
that has been had its throat slit as well.
This is getting more and more suspicious.
This is getting weirder and weirder. Oh,
It doesn't look culty, does it?
Like a ritual sacrifice?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming they're not hanging from like, meat hook, like livestock hooks. You know what I mean?
No.
Like bleeding. Yeah, assume not. Okay, dude, that's cool. Goblins bred their own breed of small cow. I like that. That's cool. Cool story plot.
Wow.
Lore. I love it.
I think that cow breed actually exists.
No, there is. There's pygmy cows. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this information, but I know at this point that if they're slaughtering livestock, they're probably just slaughtering anything that comes in the area. So, fun.
And it's definitely not an animal. I mean, an animal wouldn't slit the throats. An animal would tear in.
Could I
Right.
investigate the house?
Yeah, if you would like to approach the house, go ahead. Is there any particular way you plan on approaching?
Oh,
I didn't say it, so I'm approaching normally. I think nothing's here.
Fair point.
So
No, you go ahead and approach the house. The door seems to be unlocked and halfway ajar.
can I stand to the side and like open it with my hand axe?
You push open the door, wait for half a second to see if anything might come crawling out. And to some set of relief, or maybe even another source of anxiety, nothing does. Well, a quick glance inside the house it's nothing more than, a small settlement. There is dried herbs hanging from the ceiling.
Collect.
The heart, the hearth in the center of the building is cold. The ashes no longer glow with any embers, and everything seems to be normal. There's
Alright.
nothing disturbed. Like there wasn't a mad rush to grab anything or anything like that.
Is there
So those
still
people
like,
didn't know the massacre was coming.
is there still like plates of like rotten food or something on like a table?
As far as you're aware, their dining ware is currently up in a cupboard. Nothing is set out.
Huh.
Are there any food preserves?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Well, no, perception. Perception's more fitting. You're not looking for what happened here as much as you are just looking for an object.
I'm looking through the cupboards. I'm investigating them.
Go ahead and
Alright,
roll me a perception check.
Alright, I got disadvantage.
Oof.
6.
This is late summer, so for most of these, most of what has been gathered in here, there are no preserves left. Late summer is usually when you start to run out, and it's when the harvest comes, so that's when you just start making more preserves for the next coming year. So there's no jarred anything, really. And anything that was made fresh doesn't seem to be around here. And anything that you can find, it seems to have a thin layer of fuzz on it.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal those dried herbs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a cellar?
Can I identify what the herbs? Oh, that's
This
another
isn't a cellar as much as it is the bottom level of a house. Upstairs is usually where you would have most of your lodging. Because
is
heat
there a
rises.
cellar?
Well, I guess, yeah, it is their cellar. It's
No,
a one room.
is there one?
Oh,
Yeah.
no. It's one of these like one room houses, right?
Okay.
This is the area where you would eat dinner, cook your meals, do all that. And and you'd go upstairs to one of the 2 bedrooms.
Okay. So can I identify what the dried herbs might be?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Okie dokie. Nature. Alphabetical order me. There it is. Do I succeed?
With an 8? No.
I'm gonna roll a d6 that I have proficiency. +5. So
Okay, that's a 13.
12. 13? 13, yeah.
No, you still do not know what this is.
Unlucky. Alright.
It's a pretty obscure herb.
We'll take it anyway. I'm sure somebody will want it. I'll just put dried
just-
herb question mark.
You can go ahead and put it as, in parentheses, fey lilies.
Okay.
Just so I remember what the fuck they are.
Okay. Question mark. I remember that I don't actually know what they are. Fey lilies, like F-A...
F-A-Y.
Okay. And go in parentheses. And about how much of this do I have?
Not much. This is maybe what is it called? One thistle or what are they-
Bushel?
Sprig. A
What are-
sprig?
sprig? I think that's the unit of measurement for herbs.
Yeah, it is.
although-
I made sure to use it when we were talking about like a sprig of mistletoe when we first set off on this adventure.
Yeah. But no, technically it's not an herb as much as it is a dried well, I guess the definition of herb is anything that isn't like a vegetable or anything else.
Yeah.
So technically an herb. Anyways, unimportant. But yeah, no, you go ahead and grab it.
Plus, another thing you call it is spice.
Um,
But I don't
I'll
think
say
that's a
sprig.
word. Looks either.
all right.
Okay, so let's see here. I was standing up and I just sat down in my chair and it just sank all the way down.
Nice.
Better not be the pump going. No, okay, I'm good. So, where was I?
You were investigating the livestock.
Yes.
You just noticed that their throats seem to be slit.
Yes. So,
3 little piggies.
yep.
And a cow.
And a mini cow, yes.
5.
Anything?
One day.
Can I investigate the area for boot of print?
Go ahead.
Investigation 8.
An 8.
Damn, this disadvantage is fucking us so.
It is
I know.
brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh, Except for when I'm rolling stealth.
God, I hope we don't hit combat.
God. Well, I mean that's only
Hopefully
it's
it's
only
not
ability
affecting
checks. It's only ability checks.
So okay, not saves though.
Not
not
saves
yet.
or attack rolls yet. That's level 3.
Okay.
Right now, with an 8, the footprints. It might have rained here earlier, but you don't really see any that you can identify as belonging to somebody else's. In fact, the only that you do find that are similar to somebody else's, they look to be heavy. but as soon as you try to investigate further, you find that the footprints are, well, they get muddled because you already walked over them, not really paying attention to where you were going.
Yeah.
It's not just you, it's not just your fault, but your companions as well walked over these footprints, pretty much erasing any notion of what they could have been.
Okay.
I just have an ad play in another tab.
Hate
Rip.
that.
Yep.
You have
Okay.
like a news article or something pulled up and the ad starts randomly playing.
Oh, it was Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hate that. I hate that, if you have as many tabs open as I do right now, which I think I know I'm not the most guilty person in the world of tabs being open, but
Oh, trust us, we know.
I don't get near some people who get into the hundreds. But
Connor.
yeah.
You said yeah. I'm talking about different Connor than what
Oh,
you're thinking.
well,
Aaron.
even
Aaron.
even the Connor I know, like, he is guilty of having 30, 40, 50 tabs.
I'm talking about Aaron said yeah. Even though I'm talking about a different. I was talking about our Connor.
Yeah, okay.
But apparently another Connor is also. Maybe it's just Connors, bro.
Yeah. The name
maybe.
Connor means that you will have like 100 tabs open at all times.
Yep.
Dude, with our Connor, half of them are ASMR.
Yeah, and he'll just like turn, like, as soon as one ends, he
Turn
turns the
them
next
all
one
on.
on. Meanwhile, the one previous, he's looking for the next thing that'll hold his attention for a while, and it's just a fucking loop of ASMRs from various chicks. It's always chicks.
Person that I know that is really bad about tabs is called Courtney. So
That's also a lot of tabs kind of name.
Just C names.
Yeah.
C names
Yeah.
in general.
Courtney.
Anyways,
I was thinking Courtney was spelled with a K. Holy shit.
it can be spelled either way.
It can be, yeah.
She spells it with a C.
Like a normal human being.
anyways, yeah. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, at this point, I say we just keep going west. Be very, very cautious.
We keep going. We're going taking a little level of exhaustion.
Yeah, my opinion. All right, hear me out here.
I mean, we could rest here.
We hide the bodies and we rest.
No, we don't. We don't touch the bodies.
Yeah, we don't want to make it look like anyone's been here.
Because if they've been here this long, like, if they've been killed like within the last 24 hours, yeah, hide the fucking bodies, do what we can to get rid of it, because then hopefully we can just act as if nobody's been here and everybody left, right?
True.
But with the bodies being this old, they probably have been discovered at this point, and we can just, hide in here.
True. In one of the houses, one of the three.
Mm-hmm.
Snug fit, but except.
Oh, it's perfect size for me. Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit big for you, actually.
No, I'm about goblin size. I can look goblins in the eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that there is still a barn, a shed, and 2 other houses to look at.
This is true. Well, yeah, I say let's check the shed. I'm gonna check the shed.
I'll head towards the barn. I guess I thought I'd already looked at the barn since I had gone to the livestock.
Let's try and practice some semblance of buddy system.
Yeah.
We are being hunted. Let alone the fact that
That's
we
fair.
don't know who did this, we are also being hunted. Though granted, it could have been these goblins didn't join up with the crusade and were killed. That is also an option.
They succeeded the charm save against my fucking chaos proc.
Well, these goblins could have already been here before and nowhere near the goblins that it's not every goblin in the world. I'm assuming it wasn't, but so it's like they could have just been far enough away and already here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
What's that sound?
That was me, sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna
I was
say
counting something.
Were you using an abacus? The fuck?
No. Walnut. I
That's
hate
my
you.
bad. I was
I
using
hate
my
you.
abacus to count.
I hate you. I just had these in piles of 10, and then she hopped up and got him. God damn it. Anyway,
Yeah, I say we try and have some sort of like, what's the near, like, how close are the barn and the shed to each other?
How close are they're like practically like feet from each other.
And
It's like
what's the nearest house to them within vision?
it's pretty close actually. Like I said, this is like a small village. This is
Okay.
that's maybe like
I wouldn't even call this a village. It feels more like a homestead.
Like a hamlet at
a
best.
hamlet probably is, yeah. It is probably no more than 100, no, maybe 50 yards away.
Okay, I guess I'm going
Feet
to
or
the.
feet or meters, please.
Yards is just 3 feet.
Okay.
So
I always forget that, and I still can't like do it as quick.
150 feet.
Okay, because I still can't do it as quick as just saying the feet or meters. All right, 150 feet. That's not bad.
Half a football field, if that helps.
No, I don't like football, but sure. Um, so I mean, I guess yeah, football field is 100 yards. I'd say we we try to stay close to each other. Again, we are being hunted. Um, in a sense, being hunted. So I'd say we try to stay close. I think the nearest house being 150 feet, I'm not comfortable with that because that's two plus turns of movement.
Yeah, we can all. I'm fine with going to the shed.
Okay. So shed, Chunky's checking the barn. All right. I think that's a good idea. Just so we're not too far from it. And also the houses checking them together because multiple yes, it's only 2 floors, depending on where you're from. It's 2 floors. Um but you know, we should still try and check those together because it's still a lot of places something or someone could be hiding. But so I'm gonna go with to the shed with Mint. It seems like, and then Chunky, you're gonna check the or my bad, Bricks is gonna check the barn.
Can't wait to run into a Wendigo or something.
I stopped myself. I stopped myself.
I've been playing a lot of Fallout. Sorry.
I stopped myself from saying something. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So shed and barn. Get this done. Let's get this bread.
Okay. Shed first.
Good. Okay. What do you want us to roll?
You don't need to roll anything. As soon as you open the door, flies just pour out. The shed seemed to also function somewhat as a chicken coop.
Ew.
There
There
are
are
chickens in there. Just
Dead.
well, those chickens aren't doing so hot as they have all been decapitated and seem to be hanging upside down. They seem to have been affixed to some sort of slot specifically for feet, to chicken paws to slide into. So
They're
they
getting
seem to be-
blood.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting blood. Above those short little stalls, these are easily maybe like a foot off the ground. Not even. Above that, you have a whole bunch of tool selection. There are several different like hoes as well as pickaxes and some pitchforks, stuff like that. Farming tools, equipment. In the back, there's a large plow that could, well, large is maybe an overstatement. It is a small plow meant to be dragged by some sort of animal, maybe a small cow.
okay.
Hmm.
All right. don't know about you, but I really don't want to go in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Neither do I. So the barn?
Sure. Isn't that edible for you, though?
Yes, but I mean, after once I hit about 100 or so, I did develop standards.
Fair enough. Start heading towards barn.
Which I am
All right.
already in, correct? At this point?
The barn, yeah. The barn is the size of most medium-sized creature structures. Tall enough to easily fit all of you underneath with a good 2 feet to 3 feet to spare. You can kind of think of this as a normal human house, as most roofs are about 8 to 9 feet tall. This is full of mostly hay. A lot of just stuff to it's more of a place to store food for the livestock.
You guys want to look for a needle?
Okay.
Pupae pulls out a needle and throws it into the haystack.
Fetch. Flicks it in.
Bitch.
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 Fetch. Fetch.
Fetch. Bitch.
Bitch.
Well,
Yeah.
does anything like standing out, slaughtered, anything like that in here?
Doesn't really look like it upon first glance.
Did they decapitate any of the hay?
The hay has been slain.
Hay.
Any. So you said there's just a bunch of piles of hay.
Yeah, that's what you can see.
Fuck it. I'm gonna dig into the hay. I want to see if like there's anybody or anything that's got like chucked in here and has just got enveloped by hay.
Okay, yeah.
14.
14. You dig deeper and deeper into this hay, and you notice that your hands get a little sticky with something. And as you pursue further, you find that there has been a goblin child hidden among the hay and with a stab wound directly through their stomach.
Unlucky. I thought we were gonna pick up a little goblin kid.
Rip.
It's like I do not want to adopt another fucking goblin.
It seems that the child was hidden, but couldn't stay quiet, or for some supernatural reason was found, and unfortunately met the consequences of the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Man, they really wanted to make sure there was nothing left.
Actually. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here like, well, what now?
Well, man,
Yeah,
now I'm
it's like-
sad.
Now I'm sad. Here's the real question. Quick break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
9:30.
Yeah, it's about 9:30, so it'd be a good time to give it some air. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a 10-minute break and
I
come
need to give
back.
my knees a break is what it is. Holy fuck.
What are you on
Do
your
you-
knees?
What are you doing to make your knees hurt?
I sit crisscross.
Oh, fair.
Ah,
you guys
you're
just
a
wanna-
psychopath.
That's how I play games half the time.
Do you guys want to barricade the house and just sleep in there, do a long
Yeah.
rest while we take a break?
We have 2 more houses to go through.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah, it probably will. It's gonna be best that we wait do a long rest until after we've checked everywhere, just on the off chance like they're hiding in one of them.
This house is too big. This house is too bloody. This house is just right.
Well, if that's the standard, you just went through the house that was all right, quote unquote.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, see you back in 10 then.
Yep. But
All right, you guys are on 10, right?
Yep.
So, one, hi chat. Second, so when he said that you guys found a goblin child in the hay, before he said anything, the first thing that popped in my head, Goblin Slayer, no survivors.
Yeah, that's what it's feeling like, though the only thing that's causing me issue is the insanguination of some of these things.
Oh.
Because some of the stuff in this is, like, some of these people or goblins are literally completely devoid of blood.
Vampiric of some kind?
Well,
Is
we couldn't
an
find
attack?
bite marks or anything like that on those ones, so only thing I can
Unless
think
they're
of,
drained of their blood.
yeah, the only thing I can think
Somehow.
of is like maybe vampiric touch or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Which is terrifying.
Very terrifying.
Also, Hurricane Hillary is like right above me.
Fun.
I know. We're like an hour away from Phoenix. Phoenix is in flood warning. Even though it's saying
Fun.
that they're not being hit by rain right now, they're being hit by rain. Like my uncle's down there. I texted, said, "Hey, is everything okay down there?" He's like, "We can't go outside."
Fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is like right above me now.
Well, I hope
And
nothing too bad happens.
I'm hoping not. My dog's being stupid. I finally got myself a dog.
I got a cat.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my dog, she's German Shepherd, Husky, Black Lab, all in one.
Mine's just, a domestic short hair.
Oh, okay. I still have the orange tabby and the bobtail Siamese. Those two are a pain in the ass. Why is the fridge wide the fuck open?
Sorry, I just needed a snack.
You're
You
fine.
just need a snack.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
chatting
grabbed something.
because you guys are in a 10, so I'm hopping in and talk.
Oh yeah, I mean, you are still a part of this campaign, so feel free. But I just sent 2 pictures of Walnut.
Walnut.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did
send a
you
picture of my dog.
did you adopt her or did you get her from a breeder?
Cat delivery service, like the International Cat Delivery Service.
I have never heard of that.
It's a meme among the cat community where 9 times out of 10, if you want a cat or if a cat would like enrich your life in some way, a stray cat will be dropped in your lap in some way, shape, or form. Like for me, one of my coworkers found her outside his apartment when she was like 3 weeks old. Like this is a kitten, and yeah, he couldn't keep her because he already has a cat. He has and he's in a very small apartment. And it was it was literally 2 weeks before I moved in with David.
Yeah.
Like, and this place does allow pets, and just was like, all right, well, the I wanted a cat. I was actually looking into cats like as I was prepping to move, and then this one just got dropped in my lap. So I didn't adopt or get her from a breeder. She just appeared in my life.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, in December, I'm gonna be a dad, and Adam's gonna be an uncle.
Really?
Well, that's news to me.
Huh?
Well, that's news to me.
Yeah. I told you guys before that I was gonna be a dad, but we finally got the due date. We're gonna be getting the gender here within like a week or so. But we're
You
not
should
gonna
do one of
know
those
until the
gender reveal
reveal
parties.
party. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're doing a reveal party.
Mm-hmm.
My
You
cousin,
should
he's
do
gonna
it
get
with
the gender.
pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah, giant blue or pink and fireworks.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I don't know what could
Yeah,
go
I
wrong.
don't think I can do that in this neighborhood.
What? No. Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I can literally walk 100 yards and I'll be in the desert.
And
And then I'll be
that sounds
outside the
awesome.
community. Huh? I'm
Yeah,
talking
that
to
sounds
my
back.
D&D buddies. My fiance asked what I was doing.
smoking a joint.
I wish. Last time I took a hit of some wax, I vomited almost immediately. What about it?
Pretty impressive, actually.
I know, but if I smoke a blunt or something, perfectly fine.
Hmm.
What, babe?
That's what Delilah or Julia said. I was in an
So is Noah still living in Belton?
Hey, you should tell
You don't know?
Well,
They don't have audio, right?
they do.
What, Adam? See,
I
the
can
thing
mute it real
is-
quick. Hold on.
Quick heat index, not
Oh.
just
See,
the
I'm
temperature.
glad I don't do yard care anymore because yard care in Arizona is raking rocks.
Uh-huh.
And the occasional spray of weed killers, and it's mostly broadleafs or grass weeds, and that's it.
Yeah. Same
So
actually
it's like
here.
very simple weeds here.
Here
We
also
do-
the same thing actually. It's broadleaves and grassy weeds.
See, we get spurge, we get
We do.
oxalis every
do
once in
we.
a while. It depends.
We have
Like, I've seen
oxalis
a couple.
constantly here.
Oh, I know. We don't really get clover out here due to the heat. Oxalis can
Oh
withstand
wait, I
heat
worked
more.
with you. What the fuck?
Yeah, you worked with me. Why are you trying to explain that to me?
Look at this dude trying to mansplain.
Not bad.
So, Noah,
What's up?
quick question: are we still muted first?
No.
What?
No,
No,
we're
I-
still not muted. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like having the stream muted for too long.
Okay. That's
So-
fine. But okay,
So
Noah,
yeah.
you
Propose?
are a loser.
Preamble.
Thanks, bro. So I've been
Man, you don't talk to me anymore.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't talk to anybody. You can ask Chunky and Aaron.
It's yeah.
To be fair, I didn't talk with anybody for 3 months because I was working. So
That's also true. But like in general, you can ask anybody, especially like anybody from camp. Dude, I've known half those people at camp. Had to catch myself there. And for like 6 years, and I don't text any of them. And I don't even text my own family, but I don't like my family, so there's that.
oh, but your mom's great. I
Oh,
love her.
my mom's not included in that.
How is your mom doing, anyways? I haven't seen
She's
her
doing
in
good.
months.
She's doing good. Still working at the bank and everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I've been doing. I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some stuff with Spirit Halloween again.
Oh, yeah?
And I was working with one
Didn't
guy
your buddy
today.
used to work there?
Yeah, my roommate now.
Oh, he's your roommate now?
Yeah.
Richard?
So, huh?
Dick?
Dick? No, not Dick. Not Richard. No. Draco. You don't know Draco, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know Draco. I met him.
You know Draco. You met Draco?
I don't.
Yeah, I met Draco. He was at the Spirit Halloween that one time we all went together.
Oh yeah.
And now we've come full circle. We're
But
back to Spirit Halloween.
So this guy I've been working with, he used to work at a Pro Turf actually. It was really
Oh,
funny.
really?
He was like, oh yeah, I used to work for a lawn care company. I was like, oh yeah, I do too. And he's like, oh, which one? I'm like, oh, Pro Turf. He's like, no shit. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, oh, crazy, small world, And then he was talking about how like this gas station he used to go to pretty regularly, but he doesn't go there anymore because it's closed. Because like a couple weeks ago, it got busted for illegal gambling in the back, and I was like, wait. Where? And he said the place. I was like, dude, my friend's uncle was the one that owned that gas station. I was like, man, crazy small world, I guess. He's like, I wouldn't buy gas. I just go there and hang out. I'm like, dude, crazy small world. I know the guy whose family member that owned that. And is now has to go to court at some point
At
for
some point.
gambling. But anyway,
Gambling laws were more. You know what? Never mind.
gambling is legal in Kansas. Gambling is legal in Kansas City as long as it's on the river.
It is?
Only on the river.
All right.
Like,
They get away with
Not
those
exclusive.
machines.
not exclusive to, like, is it have to be particular rivers, or can I just, like, manufacture my own and say this is a river?
I believe it's the one that I say the river. It's like in Kansas City, it's more of like an offshoot of the Missouri River, But it's where all our casinos are at in Kansas City. That's why
Mhm.
that's why they can only operate there. Because that's the only area it's legal in.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Las Vegas of Kansas City.
Exactly.
We've
Okay.
done a couple houses up there.
Yep. But it's that's the only place that's legal. Everywhere else, the gas stations have like gambling machines, but it's legally not gambling.
What is it then?
Well, you're shown what your next roll is going to be. You need to show whether you win or not, right, for your next one, and then you pay money to get that and be like, oh dang, I lost. I knew I was going to lose, but I spent money anyway, and then it shows you what you're going to get on the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not
Sucks.
gambling.
I used to work. Adam, remember the
This is
that
why I
one
don't
guy
do it.
Midwest.
we worked overnight at? Yeah. And we had that gambling room.
Yep.
Oh my
I
god, the
fucking
people
hated it.
overnight with that with that stuff. It's so
Yeah. And it's also like it's basically the same reason why the lottery is not gambling. You know, it's technically I don't actually understand how the lottery is technically not gambling. I just know it is.
Oh,
not
it's
gambling.
because it's done by the state, so they don't care.
Ah, fair enough.
The state profits off of it.
That's fair. 'Cause
my
they get
dog is
40%.
chasing. My
That's
dog
why
is
they
chasing
have so
grasshoppers.
many. Oh,
Huh.
that's why they have so many ad campaigns that say every ticket used in the Missouri lottery goes towards funding our youth in the Missouri school systems,
Because you're paying the state.
because you're paying the state.
Yeah. All
So
right.
it's not like a good thing. It's not like they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're doing it out of the fact that that's where the money goes to, because that's their money.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. We good to
Okay,
go?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
I'm
Here, I'll mute myself.
queasy.
Easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been drinking soju throughout the entirety of the session.
You're a
Um,
menace. What
Did not.
bottle are you on? What bottle are you on?
It's only the first one.
Yep,
But I
because it's
didn't
soju.
But I didn't realize it was 13%.
Most soju is, yeah.
I sent a picture of this guy.
I thought it was only like 5%, man.
No, usually soju is like 12%.
Yeah, no.
I actually was it the most exported brand of soju, which is the most exported alcohol in the world, and also the most profitable alcohol in the world because of this brand. Is they have like a not special edition, but they have like a specialty one. It's the original flavor, but it's 24%.
Oh my god.
Double
Yeah, no,
the
dude.
alcohol.
If I drink one bottle of soju quick enough, if I drink it quick enough, I get like a little buzz for a solid hour, and then I'm good to keep drinking.
Yeah, well, I've been drinking this a little too fast. So
Yeah, I know how soju works, buddy. I've drank plenty of it.
it's just the peach is so good. It's
Dangerous.
yeah, it
Hey,
is.
Noah, remember the time I went over to your house and we just sat there and drank soju and watched anime?
God.
Dude, what is it? It's like my personal favorite is the strawberry, but the strawberry is really dangerous because you can't taste the alcohol, even though it's
Yeah,
12%.
That's the one I was sucking on
Yeah.
for 10
It-
minutes.
the same thing with the plum for me. It does
Yep.
not. It tastes exactly like plum, like the
Yep.
plums that we used to grow out front.
Yep.
It's so good. I can't. This peach one
Soju's
is pretty
funny.
good too.
Soju's funny.
All right.
Anyways, you've got 2 more houses to search. Would you?
Let's
Yep.
do the closest one first, I think.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, whichever one's
What's
closest.
the roll for it?
There is.
I can do it.
They're kind of in a round of a triangle, so they're about equal distance apart. But they're
From
all-
from the barn.
yeah, you can kind of think of it as like a triangle. What is it called? Isosceles triangle, where they
Okay.
have all equal sides, right?
Equilaterals triangle.
Equilateral. That's the one.
Yeah,
What's isosceles then?
I saw.
That's the one with that's the one with the acute angle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Equilateral triangle. It's about 150 feet away from each other. So, really, you kind of have your pick.
Let's go with the left one.
The left one. All right. You enter into a very similar house to the other one, except this one seems to have been disturbed quite a bit. As you look around, you see a figure in the back of the house, laying down, prone. Seemed to be propped up against the wall and some sort of pole arm or something of that like. It's a bit dark to tell as night has set in. Around you, there does seem to be a bit of a sign of a struggle.
Is the figure prone goblinoid?
You can enter into the house and have a better look. Yes.
Before we go into the house, in the dark, let's see what we can have for light. For you guys, not for me.
Well, it's just for me because Mint has dark vision.
So for you, not for Mint or I. I have a hooded lantern and a flask of oil. 2 flasks of oil.
Do you have those?
They're in my inventory. Unless, see, I'm thinking because that's why I was asking if like everything in our inventory should actually be there.
Don't forget, I also make everyone flashlights all the time.
I think you did. Yeah, fair enough. But I think you did grab a lantern on your way out. I might be wrong about that. I can't quite remember.
I can't remember. Let's just assume that he did and call it good there.
Yeah. What could
Okay.
go wrong?
Hooded lantern and a flask of oil. Ooh, actually though, do we want to? Because it's like if we make light, we might be noticed.
Well, it's a hooded lantern.
A hooded
Oh,
lantern
good
is
point. Yep.
a hooded lantern only points in the direction that you point it towards. You
Yep.
can kind of think of it
A
as the
flashlight.
precursor to a flashlight. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So, honestly, a hooded lantern is the only real light that is acceptable in this situation.
It's true. All right. Well, pull it out. Pour some oil in. Would a hooded lantern take an entire flask of oil or no?
Yeah, they have a big enough reservoir in the bottom. Because basically, it's just a normal lantern, but the entire outer side is encased in a box. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take 1 flask of oil off, and I guess I can hold the hooded lantern because in combat like this, our boy might be helpful. Mint, our girl Mint might be helpful.
Yeah.
Our they them Mint throw might be helpful. So I'll hold on to that, and I'll just kind of.
I guess we will.
Do we have any way to light it?
I mean,
Druidcraft.
prestidigitation.
I will say that you could easily find something to light it inside the house if you'd like.
I have prestidigitation.
The point is to not go into the house before it's lit.
I have prestidigitation. It can light candles.
Okay, can it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
Because I also have that. Okay, well I'll just use prestidigitation then.
Yeah, prestidigitation is the one meant for the candles and other things.
Oh yeah, light or snuff out a candle.
Yep.
Torch or small campfire. Yep.
You snap your fingers and a little flame extrudes from your thumb as you lift it into the lantern and set it ablaze. It is now functioning.
All right. What do we see that it is in fact a goblinoid in the?
I pointed at the
house.
body.
Yeah.
You actually point it to find a small halfling. It seems to be fuzzy around the ears and on the feet as well.
Interesting. I'm gonna go up and investigate the body.
He said there was a pole arm, right?
He is leaned up against a pitchfork. This is actually more geared towards the size of a humanoid rather than the size of a
Goblinoid.
thing or goblin or gnome, anything like that. It's
So halfling.
pretty much double the stature of what he is.
Okay, so the pole arm is
The pitchfork, yeah.
Hmm.
okay, and it's a full-sized one.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, how did the halfling die?
How did the halfling die? It seems to have been drained in the same manner as the other exsanguinated corpses that you have found.
If we do
Uh,
another check on this
uh,
body, it's gonna be Arcana again, right?
Arcana or medicine, whichever you prefer.
I
Um,
have proficiency in both.
Well, go ahead and do it again, Chunky. That's on this body.
7.
Okay. Well, never mind.
one better than last time.
Yep, but still have no idea what did it.
On the medicine check he rolled was a 12 and a 12.
No,
Well,
when
no, that
I
was
went for
for-
the exsanguination, I rolled
Oh,
Arcana
yeah.
and it was a 6.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Like I said, you again can't really identify where they have been drained from, and your best guess might be that they were drained from magical means. Maybe you're not sure. There doesn't seem to be any physical markings that would lead to exsanguination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this for fun real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
21.
Yep. It's a cool, fun 21.
All right. Well, Pupe, upon your investigation of the body, you again don't find any marks or holes from which somebody could be drained. You mostly find really only slight evidence of a magical draining. There are small cuts along the body that seem to have been dried out, as if, from your best assumption, somebody was attacked and then drained.
Hmm.
Okay.
The cuts seem to have shriveled up with the exsanguination. They have pretty much pressed and curled into themselves, making it very difficult to see where each cut has been.
Okay. Could I akin this to any of my like mold brethren?
Like, how would you like to do so?
Like is there any mold brethren that I could like make like if I went through like a nature check or something for like thinking about other molds that I've encountered like that may have done this just so we can like determine that it wasn't just from like some mold in the area that does this.
Okay, yeah. No, I can tell you for certain right now, the air, it is not the area that you currently find yourself in is not conducive to anything that would cause this naturally.
Okay.
Something had done this. Your best guess with 21 is that it was done magically.
Huh. Looking at this body, it's some sort of magic. Hemomancy of some kind, maybe? I'm not the most magically inclined outside of songs and dances, at least.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. Other than, can I look? So where this halfling is, perched up at, can I roll in the area to see if there was like something he was, trying to protect, or anything like that? Conceal,
no.
protect, anything like that.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
That's my purse. I don't know you. No.
5. I hate this disadvantage. This disadvantage has fucked me over from a 20, a fucking 18. Fuck.
I got cucked out of a nat 20.
Yeah.
Same.
With an 8, with a 5, my bad. You don't really find anything that he was particularly trying to protect, other than maybe himself.
Yeah.
You don't really see anything beyond that. No.
Well, guess he was just trying to
Um,
protect himself and his home.
can I see over the shelves at all in this house? How tall am I? Hold on, I need to double check. I need to re up. How
think
tall
you're
am I?
Easily, you can see over there.
Yeah.
5'10". Okay. Okay. Um. Well. Yet. Huh. Can I like peer over the shelves, see if I notice anything like maybe like a key on top or something, and like so not necessarily like, just like a key, it's just anything that might be on top of the shelves and stuff. And like the cabinets and stuff.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, roll me a perception check, because you're looking for a specific thing, not looking for what happened.
All within 60 feet, of course.
Yeah.
All right. You said investigation or perception?
No, perception.
Yep. I don't have what's the word? Proficiency, so that's a solid 16.
Wow, impressive. No, with the 16, you don't really find any keys, but you do find some good herbal remedies. You do find on top there are bits of dry tack,
Mm.
enough to satisfy a group of 3 hungry adventurers.
Thanks for specifying that.
There is also a pot of honey up there on top of one of the shelves.
Okay. You said like herbal remedies, dry tack, and a pot of honey, like notably.
Yep.
And besides like bits and baubles here and there, and like dust bunnies.
Yes.
Okay. Well, is this pot of honey sealed like a mason jar at all, or is it like a cookie jar style pot?
It looks to be more so like the kind of jar that you would ferment something in.
Mm.
But going ahead and sloshing it around, you know that it's not enough to be a combination of honey and water. It seems to be just one whole bunch of honey.
Sick.
Small pot, yeah.
I'm gonna take the honey. I'm gonna take the dry tack, of course. And are the remedies? I'm assuming aren't labeled.
Nope.
Can I like? How many like of these herbal remedies are there?
There's about maybe like I'd say about like 10.
Like
10 of which that are at least in small like ounce bottles.
Okay.
Um,
Can I? I'd like to pop the cork. You said 10. I'd like to pop the cork on like some of them. I'd say probably like 3 or 4, and get a little bit of a little tendril of goo to give them a slight taste.
okay, yeah.
See if I can kind of guess what might be in them. Like
Roll me a nature check.
nature. I don't think there's really a way to fail this, so I'm not gonna even worry about sideball through. Hey, 23.
Not only do you know what these ingredients are, but you feel like the best way to use them to full effect is to boil them along with a honey water mixture to make about, with your estimate, maybe 3 health potions.
Sick. I'm gonna take these with us. The ones I gave a little taste to. I don't know what the other ones are, so
With your
best guess.
your guess is that using them all would go ahead and provide you 3 health potions if using all your resources.
Okay.
That being the pot of honey, all the herbs, and probably like a liter of water.
Okay. I'll take all those then. So that's how much did you say one of those bottles of the herbal remedies weigh?
Such an insignificant amount that I don't think it really matters.
Okay. And
Like-
then
Less than an ounce.
okay, and then a pot of honey. Oh. Pot of honey. And then that's what and then what was the other thing? Oh, dry tack. Dry tack. Right? I'm probably just gonna put that down as like rations.
Yep.
You said it's like what, one ration per person roughly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in my. I already have a rations tab, so I'm gonna put that to 3. There we go. All right.
All right. Well, I guess we're off to the last house.
Yep.
Unless Mint, you want to do anything?
No, I didn't really have anything in here I wanted.
All right. What's the last
Have
one?
we checked upstairs yet?
Is there an upstairs?
All these buildings have an upstairs, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, let's check the upstairs real quick. I guess I'll be leading since I have the hooded lantern. But
Wait, actually, that's a question. Can these guys fit upstairs? Because this is my size.
Yeah, no, I think that they could fit upstairs. It's mostly just a matter of, crouching.
Okay.
Like, if you were to be outside, it would look like a 2-story house, but it'd be probably the size of your room currently, maybe a little taller than that. It'd be enough to just crouch inside for both of the levels of the house.
Well, I'm asking mostly because a stairwell usually has kind of shorter.
lower ceiling.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. No, it would go straight to the roof. If you've
Okay.
ever been into one of those frontier houses, God knows I've been to many of those. They usually just have rafters. There's no real ceiling to the building.
Hmm.
Other than the other floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, upstairs we go.
Watch your head, man. We don't want to hit our heads here.
What are you talking about? It's perfect. All right.
Upstairs, you see that there is one hallway divided into 2 rooms, bisecting the entire house between 2 separate places where you could sleep.
Okay.
All right. Could I go towards the right door?
Yeah.
I'll head to
Yeah.
the left one.
And I'll stay. You're the one that needs it, so I'll stay with Chunky.
All right. Yeah. You open up the door and you find each of you pristine rooms. Both beds are made in each room in each respective room. Both beds are made. There is nothing really disturbed. In Mint Throw's room, you do find a small book next to a bedside table.
Is it written in Halfling or is it written in something else?
It is written in Halfling.
Yep. I'll bring it out to the rest of them, but I can't read it.
I can't read it either.
Nope.
That's rough, Chief.
Awkward,
Well,
common,
firewood now.
primordial.
Alrighty.
Common, and undercommon. Unlucky.
All right, with that, the book is not easily legible.
Since none of us can read the language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it's not easily legible.
Yeah, I've got Sylvan, Elvish, and Draconic.
Oh, Mr. Language Bags over here.
Yeah, I got a few, but none of them are useful here.
No.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Head to the last house, and I think figure
Do
out
we
what's in
want to
that.
take the book with us?
I mean, is it is it a handwritten, or is it like,
A pseudo print.
yeah?
It seems to be handwritten, like most books in this era.
Well, okay, when I said pseudo print, I meant like a copy of another book. Like, does it look like it's like a copy handwritten, or like it's been written multiple times, or is it like a seem like more? It might be more of like a diary style thing.
Your best guess is maybe a diary of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we could certainly take it with us on the off chance, but I don't think it's going to be worth much.
But we could figure out what happened to these people, maybe, if we don't figure it out now.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing that I'm thinking, right, is that the best, like, if we can find somebody to read it to us and be like, this happened, this happened, this happened, based on everything that we've seen thus far, it really seems that this happened with no precursor, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of the people that are killed, like there's not a lot of struggles except for in this one house that we just got to, and that was him defending himself. Like probably he knew what was coming and so tried to arm himself or something. So it's just kind of one of those where it's like we might get something, but we're more likely to get nothing. So, I mean,
Okay.
it's your guys' inventory. If you want to take it, you can.
We'd have to meet a halfling or someone that could read it
Yeah.
for the book, so it's not really worth taking up the spot.
But, yeah. Bricks is gonna squeeze past you guys and then head to the next house.
Okay.
Yep. As you approach the next house, you open the door, I assume,
Yep.
and find it to be in much the same array as the first one, with nothing really out of place. There doesn't seem to be any sign of a struggle, doesn't seem to be any sign of ransacking. Just seems to be a house sitting undisturbed.
That's like the
Slowly.
weirdest thing about all this, right? Like, they killed all the livestock, they killed everybody, like, with precision and intensity. Like, because they even went for the kid that was hiding in the hay bale. But other than that, everything else is undisturbed. So that's why, because it wouldn't be any sort of military, because like they would have taken the stuff, but they also would have gone for supplies and things like that. So it does, like, this is player knowledge, but it really feels like it would be something magically vampiric in nature, and they were looking for sustenance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Because,
yeah,
because Aaron, you said that like all the food is still there, right? Like rotted, but there.
Yes, it is.
So they would have definitely taken food. Like that's just a normal thing to do.
Yeah, and like as we've checked corpses, I'm guessing the like just magically drained, but seems to not have been pocketed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just blood gone, and that's it. So, God, I really, really hope we're not going to be coming across a bunch of fucking vampiric either people like thralls or fucking, oh fucking God forbid we're about to run into cultists with vampiric touch.
Yeah.
Because that shit hurts.
Hmm.
Yeah. Brooks is just gonna immediately head upstairs. He's gonna ask for the hooded lantern from Coupe and then just head upstairs.
Here you go,
Well,
little dude.
yeah, while these two are down here. And he's gonna
Wait, I thought the bedroom was upstairs.
Yeah, that's where no, we moved on to the next house.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I thought they were all upstairs bedrooms.
They are, but we're at we're going to this bedrooms in this new house.
Yeah, we were in the bedrooms of the old house. We left that one. We're now in the last house that we haven't. Yeah. And so yeah, we're just gonna go upstairs just to see if there's corpses or, anything else of note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. As you enter the upstairs, in the first room to the your right, is a single double bed. Again, also tucked in, and there doesn't seem to be anybody or anything of value that's really in this room. Same thing for the other room. There are two more smaller, thinner beds that are in the same status. They are tucked in, ready to be used for the night, but.
And this is why also I'm thinking like there was no preamble or anything like that to this, because all the beds are made.
Yeah.
So it's Well, Brooks will come down after all that. What about those two? Did they find anything on the first floor?
Once again, not really much. I mean, you are more than welcome to roll an investigation or a perception check.
I mean, I'm good. We got healing potion ingredients. And do any of us have, you said boiling with some water. Okay, never mind. So do any of us have like alchemy kits?
I have an herbalism
Boiled
kit.
water.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
I have proficiency in it. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Do any of us have like, I don't want to put it in the old oil flask. That might not be a good idea.
I mean, I'm sure there's bottles somewhere for preserving shit.
Yeah.
Explosive healing potion. Heals 1d4 plus 4. Also causes fire debuff.
Yeah, alright. Where do we want to camp out for the night? Because we need rest.
We might
I
as
think we
well
should
make
just-
use of the house.
They're empty already, and I mean, I don't know about the rest of you. I don't mind too much, honestly. And it'd be comfier for you guys. I mean, I like comfort here and there, but I can't feel most of it, so.
Aaron, is there a well?
Yes, there is a well in the center of this little hamlet.
They poisoned
How
the
deep
well.
is the well?
How deep is the well? A good 50 feet, 40 feet. This is at the bottom of a valley. It would be much shallower than that. It'd probably be like 20 feet, wouldn't it?
20 feet
Yeah,
down?
probably.
Not even that. It'd probably be like 15.
I'm gonna
It'd be
grab
pretty-
one of these guys and be like, okay, I need to be in water. There's no buckets here big enough for me to fit in. I need you to lower me into the well.
And if we get attacked and need you, then what do we do?
Right.
Can I look for a rope?
No, you watch as Brick says that, and you ask that, and my brain and you can just see once again just the cuckoo clock hammer idea. I have gloves to spider climb, never mind. And you just watch him walk up the side of the well
Damn!
and then down the side of the well.
I was about to say I was going to pick him up and drop him in, but I was like, I'll find a rope first.
Yeah, no. Bricks, as you enter into the well, Minthro, off in the distance in the woods, you see the blip of a blue light shine at you for maybe half a second before disappearing.
Oh,
And
god damn it.
you could have sworn that it was in the shape of a dog. But
God damn it!
No.
its dog is not not normal by any stretch of the imagination, as the head has seemed to be replaced with a long spindly graft that hangs a lantern with an ethereal blue flame spiked and jagged with iron rot before it disappears within the blink of an eye. And I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Fuck you, Aaron.
If you're offering. No.
Fuck.
I probably want to show up onto my first day of school on time, so I'd like to cut this session off a little early,
mean,
so
10:30 is about where we normally
Yeah.
go.
Sorry it
Yeah,
was so
that's
quiet today. It's just I started working overnights like last week, and I'm still not like fully into it.
Don't worry about it.
it's chill. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, it's gonna
I
take a
said,
while
sorry it
for
was a
us.
bit tough.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while for us to all get back into the flow of it. So don't apologize, any of you. Like it.
Not allowed. It's
Yeah.
law now.
Like honestly, that's one of my pet peeves. I hate it when people go start apologizing for stuff that's like out of their control or stuff like that. Like, life is life. Not everybody can do it is what it is. There's no need to apologize.
What it is.
So,
all right. Well, thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be back in the groove of things. I can't wait for next week.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you
See y'all
guys
later.
later. Bye-bye.
Buenos Aires.